Why is processed food bad for your health? Well, first, let's look at what processed food is. Processed foods are those that have undergone various changes from their natural state through methods such as cooking, canning, freezing, dehydration. These alterations often involve adding preservatives, flavour enhancers, colours, or additives to improve taste, texture, and shelf life. Examples of processed foods include canned vegetables, frozen meals, packaged snacks, and ready-to-eat meals. While some processing methods can enhance food safety and convenience, excessive consumption of heavily processed foods, high in added sugar, salt, and unhealthy fats have been linked to various health issues. Let's delve deeper into the concept of processed foods. Types of processing. Minimal processing. This involves basic cleaning, sorting, and packaging of foods without significant alterations. Examples include bagged salads, pre-cut vegetables, and roasted nuts. Then there is moderate processing. These foods undergo more significant changes such as cooking, grinding, or fermentation. This category can include items like canned fruits, vegetables, yogurts, and cheeses. And then comes the heavy or the ultra-processed foods. These foods undergo extensive alterations, often including the addition of multiple ingredients such as preservatives, additives, flavourings, and colourings. These include packaged snacks, sugary cereals, frozen dinners, fast foods, and convenience foods. Processing techniques. Canning. Canned foods are heated to high temperatures to kill bacteria and seal in airtight containers to prevent spoilage. Freezing. This method preserves food by lowering their temperatures to inhibit microbial growth and enzymic activity. Drying and dehydration. These foods are dried to remove moisture, thereby preventing spoilage and extending shelf life. Extrusion. This process involves forcing a mixture of ingredients through a shaped opening to create specific textures or shapes, commonly used in the production of breakfast cereals, pastas, and snack foods. Fermentation. Microorganisms such as bacteria, yeast, or fungi are used to break down carbohydrates or proteins in foods, resulting in the production of beneficial compounds such as organic acids, vitamins, and enzymes. Examples include yogurts, sauerkraut, and sourdough breads. Then we look at ultra-processed foods, or UPFS. A definition of an ultra-processed food are products that undergo extensive processing and contain little, if any, whole foods. They often contain a long list of additives, preservatives, and artificial ingredients. Many ultra-processed foods contain high levels of added sugars, salt, and unhealthy fats. Ultra-processed foods are more calorie-dense and less sustaining than whole foods. These foods lack essential nutrients that are found in whole foods such as fibre, antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals, but they will contain additives and preservatives. Additives are substances that have been added to processed foods to enhance flavour, appearance, texture, and shelf life. Preservatives are added to food to inhibit microbial growth, preventing oxidization. These include salts, sugars, nitrates, and sulfates. As these prolong shelf life, making them popular choices for busy individuals or those with limited access to fresh ingredients. Remember that processed foods are made to appeal to you. When you go into the supermarket and you see foods on the shelf with a shelf life of 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, you have to think to yourself, what did they put into that food to make it last that long? Because you know yourself, fresh food does not last to anywhere near that length of time. So think to yourself, are they fortified? Are they enriched? Do they have artificial sweeteners, flavours, antioxidants, refined sugars, refined flours, emulsified oils? And in Europe we have the E numbers. Each E number corresponds to a specific additive. These are regulated by food safety authorities to ensure that they are safe for consumption. Specific limits: curcumin, a natural yellow colorant; potassium sorbate, which is a preservative; citric acid, an acidity regulator; caridine, a thickener and a stabilizer; monosodium glutamate, a flavour enhancer. While many people believe these are considered safe for consumption in the quantities typically found in food, some people may have sensitivities or allergies to these additives. And if you consume any of these in large amounts, they are not going to be good for your health. They are hidden within the foods. They are labelled, but even the labelling is disguised so you don't recognise it. A lot of foods will say there's no added sugar, but they will contain artificial sweeteners instead, like aspartame and saccharin. And these are the sweeteners that they use in diet foods and diet drinks. These also include concentrated juices, dehydrated powders, and extracts. Look at the labels next time you're in the shop. You will see the way things are worded to disguise and hide what is actually put into the food. And this is big business. Big money involved in this, and it's in every country throughout the world. These foods are in a global supply chain and often travel long distances before they reach the shop that you will be going to. These food manufacturers often use marketing and advertising strategies to promote processed foods, emphasizing convenience, taste, affordability, and a lot of these are marketed at younger people, adolescents, teenagers, as these groups of people usually won't look at the labels or just do not care what is inside their food. Convenience, taste is the main thing for them. The widespread availability of the processed foods has contributed to the culture, with traditional diets being replaced by more standardized processed foods. So it's really up to yourself to become more aware of what is actually put into your food, as these foods do not play a role in a healthy diet. While some processed foods can be part of a balanced diet, these ultra-processed foods do not play a part in a healthy balanced diet. Understanding the degree of processing and the impact of additives and preservatives on your body can help you make informed choices about your food consumption and what you prioritize as your options for your overall health and your overall well-being. So just be aware that you are being tricked, and these processors are spending a lot of money to be able to trick you in a very clever way, so as to keep you purchasing and eating and then repurchasing the foods that they make. In my next video, we will have a look at food additives and preservatives and the effects that they have on your body and the long-term effects on your health. So I hope this video is informative to you. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.